Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. I appreciate you for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Dime con Dr. K and Eric Fuentes. Today, we are going to be discussing numbers of nouns. So, singular versus plural. We have a lot in store for you today. We have several tests. We have reading comprehension. We have Eric speaking very fast and speaking very slowly. So you are in for a real treat today. So let's get this underway. Here we go. Eric, what's up, Eric?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo está tu día?
I'm fine. A little bit tired, but I'm fine.
Okay. How was work?
Um, a little bit harder than other days, but I'm alive, I guess. But thank you so much for asking. But I was laughing about that you say Eric is speaking so fast, and I was like always, and yeah, actually, I always speak so fast.
You do.
But here we go.
Sometimes faster than others, bro. Like yesterday, like I was mentioning, yesterday you were like talking so fast and I was like, God, does he think I
I don't know why, because I have enough time to stay with you even after the live. Or
No, it
even
was
after the
before. It
class.
was
But
before. It was before. And you
yeah,
were
I know,
talking
but I don't
about,
know. I
oh,
was like kind of rushed because I will be here for so long.
no, it wasn't that you were, it didn't sound like it was because you were rushed. It sounded like you thought that I was like hispanohablante de real. Porque I am hispanohablante,
Es que en
claro, but
realidad, claro, I have a ton of voice or speed of my voice when I speak in my job or here with you, but not in my real life.
oh, okay.
It's
Oh, really?
different. And my family is always something that the people around laugh about it because we are always speaking very fast between us and hardly they can even understand what we were saying, but we would totally understand each other in that conversation perfectly. Uh,
Well,
I would try to do my best because
no, you're always doing great, Eric. You're always doing great. So here we go. ¿Cómo formar el plural en español? That is the question of the hour. And these are the three. You're tired, Eric?
yeah, I know what I don't know what. Estaba
Maybe,
tomando unas.
maybe because you went out till
No,
midnight.
it's not for that. I just took my pills earlier than yesterday. Something that
Ah,
I used to get a better quality of my sleep time.
why would you take it at 6 o'clock, bro?
No, I take it at 1 p.m. But because I was eating at that time and I decided to take it with the food. But bad decision.
Yeah, terrible decision. Una decisión
Yeah,
terrible. Um,
terrible.
terrible. Okay, so one ends in a vowel. Add s. Example: libro, libros. Mesa, mesas. Books and tables. Books go on top of tables, and books are on top of table there. Two, N in a consonant,
Yeah.
add es. Papel, papeles. Doctor, doctores. One thing about us doctors, we're always writing on paper. So ends in Z, changes Z to C
Very
and add
intuitive
es.
your pictures actually.
What'd you say?
I'm very intuitive picture about that doctor writing in paper about it.
Always, always,
That's not the first
always.
thing that I can think of when I see that picture, but it's a good example.
No, look, we never forget. Nowadays, we have to type on computers, but we're always writing notes. And that's probably the downside of our job is writing notes all day.
It is a type of letter from doctors, different in English, like in Spanish, because they always make jokes about it. Like the doctors write something like, I don't know, something like that kind of a letter, but you cannot understand. Only
You
doctors
can't read
can.
it. Yeah. Yes, that is true here as well. We write and no one can read it. And you know what? I have had notes where I worked at places where we used to write notes by hand, and I would ask the doctor who wrote it, "What did you want to say here?" And they're like, "I don't know." I can't remember, and
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think it was
read it.
something
I
about
don't
Spanish.
know.
I thought it was something just in Spanish, but I guess it's
No,
something universal.
it's probably universal. Yeah, doctors, we just scribble because we don't have time, and so we're just trying to go fast. So yeah,
Maybe.
luces, peses. Eric, you want to do our test here?
Of course, we have the word tren, that means train, and we're going to follow the rule. The rule, what will you say that is the plural version of tren according to the rules?
According to the rule here, it is wrong rule. It is add es if it ends in a consonant, and n is a consonant. So we will just add es. Trenes.
Trenes, that's right. That's a plural of trains. Or in Spanish, trenes.
Camisa.
What about if you can tell me the translation, and I will try to explain the answer for this question.
I like that. Camisa, shirt, which is different from camiseta, which is t-shirt.
Yes. And will be different depending on the country and
Oh, that's very
the
true.
idioms, and yeah, like um where I'm living now is different. Something called, like, they call polo for the
Like a
word,
polo
like
shirt, like a polo.
the polo shirts. That's correct. But all the camisetas or camisas, they call them polo, and that
Camisas
sounds
and
so weird to me.
camisetas? Both?
Yeah, I would say that. I would say so because at least it's what I have been
What you've
hearing
gathered.
entirely right here.
Yeah. What does your brother say about it? Have
And
you asked him?
I don't know why. Maybe it's a reference from the polo shirts.
Oh, it
Actually,
definitely is. It most certainly is. Have you asked your brother
yeah, because it's just a
about
brand.
it?
No, because he's still saying camisa or femenina.
Okay. He
That's the
hasn't
word we use.
adopted the
No,
Peruvian tongue yet.
yeah, thank God he don't. But yeah, I'm really proud of my accent on my, the place where I came from, and I think even if I speak in English or Spanish with many different people around the world, I never change my accent, and people always recognize where I'm from.
Where you're from. Yeah. See, I don't have that problem. People think, I'm from Colombia. And I mean, I guess I do have that problem. They always think Colombia. And I'm like, yes, of course, Medellin. Paisa.
Yes, you look like a paisa. You
I'm
look
like a
like a
mini paisa. I'm like
definitely.
a baby paisa.
Maybe, yeah, maybe a baby one. You're right.
An infant, a little
Yeah,
infant
but not
paisa.
because of my face, maybe, but a little, it's a little bit different with my accent. And people say I don't know if I told you that before, but it's something like called gocho because
Gotcha,
of the place
no.
that I'm coming from. Well, that's very Venezuelan, and only Venezuelans can recognize that I'm from that place. It's like
Ah.
a nickname for the people from there. But it's hard people to say where I am actually from when they're not Venezuelan, because they can think that I'm from either Colombia or Venezuela because of the part where I live for many years. We have almost the same kind of slang, but sometimes different ways or tone of voice or accent maybe.
Right. Okay.
But it's pretty similar, so it's confusing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
Venezuela definitely will recognize where I'm coming from.
All right. Camisa.
You will need to follow the rule and at the S at the end to make it plural. It will be
Yes.
camisas.
Camisas. There we
Eso.
go. Exacto. Eso. Eso.
The night of the cold noses. Uh,
101
Nariz, we're going
Dalmatians,
to
the night
follow.
of the cold nose. Yeah.
No, just for this, the Spain from this, the people from Spain. I don't know why, but funny story. That is, we're going to replace, I guess, the Z for a Z and add ES, like
There's
the
our
rule.
rule. Like our rule. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. 3.
Will
Narices.
be nariz. Perfect.
All
Very good.
right. Rey.
Hmm.
King.
Yeah, a tricky one, according to what we were discussing yesterday. No matter if you're from Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, you have to know, or you're learning Spanish from any of those places, you must need to know there's maybe different ways to pronounce the letter Y as a consonant, because if you notice in this word at least, we have like a vowel sound sounding like re, like an E, or sorry, an I in Spanish. But when we need to follow the rule, we will need to add ES, and it will transform the pronunciation into a consonant instead of a vowel, and will be more like Reyes to me. But maybe Dr. K have a different way to pronounce that, but it's not bad. It's just different accents, I guess, or different ways to learn Spanish
Mm-hmm.
and different pronunciations in different countries, maybe.
Correct.
And I just want to bring that to the table because you asked me yesterday if it's okay if you say, like you were saying yesterday.
So then for law, le would be leyes versus leyes.
Yeah, but it's a very smooth difference in that, like Reyes or Reyes. It's only because, at least for me, it sounds good to me to say Reyes because it's the way that have been doing my whole life. So,
Correct.
Reyes. Mhm.
Reyes. 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 Reyes.
It's not so hard, but a little bit
Reyes.
smooth,
Reyes.
like Reyes. Yeah, pretty simple.
Reyes. Reyes. Reyes.
Sounds
So
good.
kind of keep your teeth together. Reyes. Reyes. Like that.
Reyes, like yeah,
Yeah.
keep your teeth together. Not always, because like I said, Reyes, see, keep your teeth together.
Keep your teeth together,
No, I
guys.
get it.
That's the rule. Um,
Reyes.
¿Cuál palabra está en plural? A, B, C, or D? Which word is plural? The plural form. A, B, C, or D? Pan, bread, mesas, table, luz, light, papel, paper. We'll go to the answer here. We'll give you guys a few moments to think of the correct answer. B. If you got B, give yourself a pat on the back. You were indeed
Right.
correct. Second, ¿cuál es el plural de pez? Which of these is plural for fish? Which is the correct plural form for fish in Spanish? Is it A, B, C, or D? Is it peces? Is it peces? Isn't that how
That's
they say
different
it
to
in
me because
Spain?
I
In
think
Spain, it's
maybe the
peces.
people from
Peces.
Spain has it, but I think there's no any difference in that pronunciation in Spanish, and that would be a good tip for the the beginners on Spanish language. It's not a difference to me. Maybe in Spain it is,
Oh, for sure in
but
Spain,
if you
it's
told
peces or something like that. Peces.
it is, but even if you pronounce like peasants, like a more Latin Spanish, they will understand definitely.
Yes, they will understand. Yes, they will definitely understand. And then peses for C, and peses for D. Which is correct? Let us find out.
Maybe not about the pronunciation. It's hard to say with the pronunciation, but the key is on the written, I guess.
Yes,
So yeah, following the rule,
the key is the written.
only the answer B will be the right one.
Correct. Answer B. If you got B, give yourself a pat on the other side of your back. Good job, guys. Phrase builder. Choose a gender, article, el, la, los, las, and choose the correct noun, singular, plural, and put these together. So the top row you're going to combine with the bottom row to complete the phrase, or I guess it's a phrase. So, for
Yes.
example, el libro. You take the L in the libro and you'd make el libro. And then to make las actrices, you would follow the rule, las actrices. I'm not going to tell you, how to spell it, but that is the pronunciation. So Eric and I are going to give you guys a few moments to think about this, come up with your answer, and yeah, maybe has that been enough moment? What's up, Eric?
What were you saying about the word actrices, as you mentioned?
Yes, actrice versus actor. It's in English. It's a little different because in English there is a push to be more neutral, gender neutral. And so instead of saying like actor and actress and specifying that a female can't just be an actor, we have a push to say, okay, actor for everybody, whether it's a woman or a
What
man.
is it actually?
What'd you say?
It's a little bit easier to me, just
Yes,
with
it
that
is
in
interesting.
English.
Yes, it is very interesting. So we'll just say actor for all things. I think some people still say actress. And in fact, I'm not sure what the awards, like the award shows, the best actor. I don't think they say actress, the best actress. But if there's only females, maybe they'll say actress. But if it's both, I think they say actor. But there was a push, and I kind of like it. Don't specify. They're actors, and they're all kind of doing their thing, and they're acting for us. And so, yeah, just...
Yeah, but Spanish always are a little bit hard with genders. That's
Yes,
why
they are.
we're talking about that the whole week. So
Yes.
we have a difference between actrice and actor for male actors.
Yes.
And if we try to form the plural version of that, it will follow the rule for ending in consonant and not in C, because actor ends in R instead of Z, like actress, and we're going just to add ES at the end for a group of male actors, actores.
Yes. And one thing I find interesting now that we say this, because yesterday we spoke about profesor, profesora, but you don't have actor, actora. It's actor, actriz.
No, that's more, not as a gender neutral, but it's more like it will change the N according to the gender. And also will change the article, of course. Like profesor, and just you need to add an A for profesora in the female version.
Yeah, I'm just
But
wondering
not
why
all the words
actor,
except that.
why is there a different actrice versus, it must be from another, borrowed from another language or something. Like we had actress, versus actor and actress. It's more like that. But profesor, you don't have a professes. You have a profesor, profesora. You know? Yeah.
I think I have a material for that. Something that I have on my library for my old classes. But yeah, there's something about that that define that kind of words and why professor follow that role and actor and actresses doesn't. But I guess it's something more, I don't know, grammatical or phonetical, I guess.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here's the answer, guys.
Like cantante.
Cantante. Sí, cantante. Estudiante.
That's neutral because it will be the
Yes.
same for both female and
Correct.
male. La
Yeah.
can only change the article. La cantante y el cantante. El
Sí.
estudiante o la estudiante.
Yeah.
And that's a very controversial type of word in Venezuela,
Presidente.
especially because yeah, because well, the president of Venezuela wants to make the war more inclusive, but it's a lot of controversy with that because presidente is more about the function to, you know, presidir, to make the action to be a president and not about the gender. It will be la presidente y el presidente. Is a person who is the president or making the action to how you call it that in English, like government
Preside.
do
To
country
command. To preside. To.
preside
Yes.
the country is the action more than the gender.
Yes. So here's one of Yada's many rules. I mentioned that I love to come up with rules. The mini rule here, for me at least, is if it's TE, then it's going to be that way. Cantante, presidente, estudiante, then it's going to be gender neutral. You just change the
And you just
article.
got that mini rule right now.
Yeah. Is
It's
it
a
an
good one,
actual rule?
actually.
It's a rule?
I don't know. Maybe it is, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't think so, but maybe it is.
It is a rule
Or it will
now.
work from now on, at least for
Yeah,
our classes.
it's gonna work until we find an exception, and then it'll just be an exception. But this is the rule,
Hopefully,
guys.
we will. I guess we will find an
You will
exception.
find an exception. Yeah, you usually find an exception and you bring it back the next day. So yeah, that's good. And then I'll have to readjust my rule. But for now, this is the rule, guys. If it ends in TE, it's probably going to be neutral, gender neutral, and just change the article. El or la. You don't have to add anything else, and then just add an S if you want to make it plural.
Right. Good
All
advice,
right.
actually.
And then Eric, you want to read this? Read it first quickly in your
I will try.
normal tongue, and then read it in your teacher tongue after that.
Let's see. En la cafetería hay dos mesas grandes, tres sillas rojas y un menú en la pared.
Okay, now in your teacher tongue.
En la cafetería hay dos mesas grandes, tres sillas rojas y un menú en la pared.
Okay. So, ¿cuáles palabras están en plural? Which words are in plural? That would be mesas, sillas, ya. Ya usually means and that's it, or in this, using it in this example, ya is like that's it, done. Ya, right, Eric?
Mm-hmm. Y ya.
Yeah. All
I
right.
was confused because you were talking about sillas y ya. Sounds right. You're right.
Okay.
Y ya,
Yeah.
that
So
will
I
be
saw
it. That's it.
your brow furrow, and I'm like, wait, I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah, I was thinking, what is it trying to say? But yeah, y ya. Solo mesas,
Yeah.
sillas y ya.
Yeah. I love that. Dame un ejemplo de singular. Okay. Dame un ejemplo de singular. Oh, I have a few examples, but I guess they only wanted pared. But there's cafeteria too. La cafeteria, one cafeteria, and then la pared, one wall, one
And there's
cafeteria
one
and
more.
one wall. Un menú, one menu.
Exactly. That's just one.
Yep, there's only one. And it is on the one wall. All right. ¿Qué género tiene sillas? It is a feminine word. And yeah, rojas, as you see, changes as well. Rojo changes to roja, and then you add the S. So even that follows our little rule of add an S. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking yesterday about the adjectives after the feminine and masculine words. It will be affected by the gender as well.
Correct.
Not all of them, but many of them.
And we have come to the end. We thank you guys for joining us. And now is your homework. You were not getting out of this without homework. We wouldn't be good teachers if we didn't challenge you and give you homework assignment. So here's your homework assignment, guys. Escribe 5 sustantivos en plural con su artículo. So you're going to write 5 nouns in plural
So you're
form.
using the Eric speaking speed.
Yes. You're a native. I'm Colombian, Hispanohablante.
You're Colombian, you're right.
Yeah.
Show your ID.
Mini paisa. And I've been there long enough. They haven't given me my ID yet. But
yeah, the key of the city, I guess.
Yes, just the key to the city, And you're gonna write 5 nouns in plural form with their article. So las casas. You're gonna write that's 1. I cannot give you any more examples, guys. And the next week, Tuesday, 5:45, Eric and I will be back and we will be teaching you about adjectives, descriptive adjectives. And that will be a great class. Again, we will give you some tests, maybe a reading. You'll have to tune in to find out. And lots of fun with Eric and I. Lots of stories. Yeah. Anything you want to add? Profe.
Now, guys, you are going to learn a little bit more about these classes about gender and number. The next week with the adjectives or descriptive adjectives, because it's a very funny thing that they will be affected by the gender as well. But we will learn how to do it.
And we'll learn together.
Yes, we will.
Profe, muchísimas gracias por atender a la clase.
That's not the word you need to use.
To attend? Atender, no?
Sí, pero es un falso amigo.
Atender a.
But it's more to help.
Okay, so what's to attend?
It's like, es como
it starts with an A.
Ascender es asistir. Go to that
asistir
place.
A. Sí, asistir a.
A la clase.
Asiste
To attend es asistir.
a la clase.
Y atender is to help.
Yes, atender is to help. Asiste. I don't know why. I'm rusty. How do you say rusty in Spanish?
No, but it's something that the people got confused a lot because they're very similar and false friends at the same time.
Well, as an Hispanohablante, I shouldn't be getting confused with such simple things.
No, you shouldn't. You're right. Here we are. Pero en realidad, sí, eso es diferente. No me había dado cuenta que descriptivos tiene un error.
Okay, Thank you, Eric. Have a good day. Thank you guys for joining. Ciao.
Oh.